Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful summer's morning today at the start of my day. I'm looking, and you will note, wrong side, that side. There, 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 that's easier. I've got a new little portable cooling fan system there. It's a little mini evaporative cooler, and I used it yesterday in this room because it travels with you from room to room if you just need a little small space kept cool, which I've done, and it works very well. That's what that little item is, just in case you're wondering, because I just saw it. Anyway, I'm Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the Daily Lenormand card spread reading. So let's go for it. And here we are. Oh, whoops, it was straight. I must have bumped the table. Oopsie. No, I must have bumped the camera. That's all right. Here we are with the cards, and we've got the Gildebrevary Lenormand as per usual. It is a Friday, the 5th of December. So it's Ciro Marchetti's created these in his beautiful artwork. Expanded edition, we haven't got any of those cards here. But what we have is the Child card 13 with the Jack of Spades is our theme for the day today. We've got card 4, the House, with King of Hearts, corresponding to the playing decks, regular playing decks. The House is in the home space, which I love seeing it there. It's always a good sign. Card 23, the Mice, with the 7 of Clubs, is there as our workspace. Oh, interesting. So our wisdom for today, that gorgeous colour, lilac-y colour, it's beautiful. Just remember, you're blessed beyond measure. Every single day is a day you should treasure. Beautiful little rhyme. I like that. The verses are gorgeous. There. Oh, well, I had it perfect. Anyway, beautiful image of the owl. Gorgeously done. Okay, so let's zoom into the cards and we'll get on to the reading. Just position them more perfectly. That's better. I've not got dust in my eye for some reason. Oh, excuse me. I couldn't ignore it anymore. Ow. Actually, I think it might be an eyelash when I went and washed my face to freshen up for our live stream. Here we go, the Child. Wow, that beautiful face that's looking towards that beautiful book of possibilities. It's fully open, flat and ready to go. What page are you going to turn it to today? That's what it feels like. It's the adventures and the stories and the fun that's going to be within all the possibilities of this open book. So it doesn't mean we're going to go reading through the day to day, as in just going into a different world with a good book. I'd love to do that, but unfortunately got a few bits and pieces to do for work related things. But you've got all of the, the stardust and the visuals, and that's moving. I can see those moving, can you? There looks to be what's the Southern Cross. I've just noticed that. Oh my goodness. And I'm seeing them moving. Oh wow. This is magic. It really is a magic day today. So put that into your perspective, that there is magic. There is, as if we're exploring like a child, new possibilities of any sort. Whatever is relating to you through your day to day, in whatever situations you find yourself and experiences. Oh wow, new experiences with fun and adventure and beautiful anticipation of just, wow, that's what I'm getting. It's just beautiful. Each time I'm seeing those moonbeamy stars, I'm seeing them move. Perception and visual, optical illusions, oh my goodness. Or it could be it's magic. Okay, so step right into this one as if you are in the world of this book and all the possibilities that are there for you today. Create your story, create your memories, whatever it is that you're needing to have in your day to day that's magic, bring it on. That's gorgeous, absolutely superb. Now, the next one is that what we've got is our home, our house in our home space. It's really just that welcoming and like here we've got the little, to me it looks like a smile, that welcome into, come into my home. And it's not like the wicked witch in Hansel and Gretel. I don't feel that at all. I think this is more like the Weasleys in Harry Potter and welcoming everybody in, anybody in. And it's beautiful and warm and comfy. And what surprises are going to be within that home through that door, exploring all these magnificent rooms of different shapes and sizes. It just looks so magical. Here we are, the connection with magic. Bring that into your day in your home as well. Like, feel the magic of what you've created within your space, your personal space, whether that's the within home, our inner selves, or whether that's what we've created in our space that we can claim as ours as we lay our heads to bed. And as we rise again in the morning to a beautiful day like we've got today, it's absolutely magical. It really is. And now, as we move across to the workspace, oh, Fiona, good morning. I was wondering if I was going to have anyone jumping in with comments. Good morning, Ros Girlie, and all around the globe. The good afternoon or a good evening. Lovely to have you here, Fiona. As I know you're still in recovery mode. It's wonderful. Wonderful to see you here, and thank you. I know you're busy with the numbers. It's a King of Hearts, the Jack of Spades, and the Seven of Clubs down the bottom, Fiona, if you needed those numbers, because they are a little bit hard to see. Okay, now the mice in the workspace. Now, this is a slightly different level of magic, is it? It's a surprise this mouse here right in the forefront hasn't chewed through that completely and gone on his bum. But they're just enjoying the food, the abundance, the whatever they can get their little teeth into. They're doing what comes naturally. They're hunting for their food. They're going into all corners and crevices to find it. And of course, once you hit the treasure chest, you're going to stay there for a while. And it feels like that's what they've done. Now, the thing is that in the workspace, it can be that there is little surreptitious mice in the background, people, whatever, little happenings that are without your knowledge, without your permission. The card 23, it does indicate as being something that is, the bit of theft happening, the manipulations, that sort of stuff. So there could be things you're needing to look into, unless, of course, you are quite happy to share your abundance with whoever and in whatever circumstances, it doesn't bother you. But be wary that you're not the one that's doing this and are going to get caught and have ramifications happening for you. I know in past businesses that I've been, well, we owned one or two ourselves. And yes, there was always that sneaky little smallest theft that you wouldn't even notice. We knew that was happening, but you let it go for a little bit. You do let some of it go, but when it comes across your pathway and it's blatant in the face, you deal with it. You have to, otherwise it has ramifications later on. And it could be that it is a very large theft or, devious something happening. Do search it out if you need to. Do the due process in any of it. And certainly have an awareness, if it doesn't bother you to a degree, have an awareness of where your boundary is for that, your borderline, your degree of what's allowable and what isn't. And if it's certainly something that hasn't been written up in your policies or anything, you need to do it now. It just comes now. It does need to be done. Okay? That's what Spirit's telling me. It's got to be done. In whatever way, the punishment for the crime or whatever, that's what I'm feeling from Spirit today. But it is that it still gives me, I love the card, the way that Chiro's depicted this. I love the card because it's the cheeky little mice. And really, to some degree, aren't we in a world of such abundance that we can share with others? But it's that boundary. What is your boundary? How far do you let it go before doing anything? And that is for yourself as well. Thief of your own inner thing. There's a word coming, but it's not there. I think you'll understand, right? So, but it still feels to me like it's that adventure. The mice, they just hunt until they find. Hunt until you find the magic in your day to day. It feels to me like we are in that energies, the energies of abundance and magic. And wow, as far as that theme goes, it is dive in and really have that innocent child experience today as if you are starting on a new story, a new adventure, something that's going to take you into other worlds, whether it's the fairy tale worlds of wonderful home, wonderful stories and the rest, or you know that your home does feel like a fairy tale, and sharing what we have with others. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling from the cards today. Now we can go to Fiona's sharing that she's gifted us with the numerology. So the numerology day is, it looks like it's an 8, so it's a 17 and it comes down to a number 8 day. And the numbers for the cards is 10 or 1. You do break it back down to the single digit, unless it's the 11 or the 22, that type of number. The angel numbers. So we're on a one cards and 8 as our day number. It adds to 9. So there you go. We've got the multiples of 3s again. Yeah, you've corrected that in that line. Thanks, Fiona. I'd actually added that up as I went. So that's good. And Deborah Edwards, good morning. I can barely hear you. Have you got your volume up? Because I haven't changed any settings from yesterday morning, so I'm not sure about that. I haven't, yeah, okay, I'm not 100% sure. And here's the fully corrected full table of how Fiona sets out the numbers. So, the numerology cards, that's changed it, has it? So we've got a day number of 8, and the cards themselves are 6, 8, 8, 8, and 8, 16, 7. So it's not the one of the first one. Okay. Let me have a look. 11, 13, 7. 13 and 7. 13, 4 and 22. 23. Whoops. Yeah, I'd have to double check that. Look, it's all good. It is whatever it is. So if you're interested in the numerology, you can calculate it yourself. Or thank you so much, Fiona. It's wonderful to have that there. Thank you. And look, it's everything that we move through in life is for our learning and experience. There will be some changes moving ahead, especially from next year for me. Fiona's just popped up. I did a boo-boo. That's okay. That's why, look, I'll work mine out later as well instead of on the screen. But thank you for that. Even, the acknowledgement of when we make mistakes, but mistakes themselves are not really a big deal. It's the learning from them. I don't feel myself that we do, like Fiona said, it's a boo-boo. They do serve a purpose, because in every cloud we have a silver lining of some sort, whether it's just the lesson we learn to don't repeat that again, or that we really do have a deep inner learning from what that experience is teaching us. But through all of our lives, each and every one of us has had experiences that we find are more difficult than others. It doesn't mean it's good or bad. It just means it's another of those steps in life that's going to teach us what is, well, self-edifying, or definitely something we need on that inner level to learn and grow and understand where we are in our position of, well, yeah, self-understanding and what life does mean and all of that. And it's just not long enough time to be able to go into that in depth here anyway. It's not the right space. But certainly there will be some things that are changing. I'll be doing more ad hoc and not the regular live streams, definitely from January onwards. I will be having time away for a lovely international holiday come the day after Christmas. So it's a pre-warning, there won't be any live streams at all during that time, and that's going to be 2 weeks, and it's certainly changing after that. So December probably is going to be the last of the regular daily live streams as we've known it for the 8 years, or nearly 8 years. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop. It just means the timing of them may not even be daily. I'm hoping to still be able to at least post something, because for me, the cards and the connection with spirit is a daily experience that I want to keep connecting with for myself. And I love to share that. So if I am able to manage posting it to the Facebook or to YouTube or whatever, I have discovered there is an area in YouTube that you can do posts into it as community. So certainly keep checking that area out, because I'm going to be utilising that a lot more as well. And that's probably only because I'm finding Facebook a bit finicky, and people aren't seeing what they want to see when you subscribe to them, or our friends. At least with YouTube, if you subscribe to people and you turn on the notifications, you do get them. So you'll get the notification when I've posted, that type of thing. I just don't, you're right, you know my opinions on Facebook. And I'm probably going to get deprecated because of saying it even out loud. Who knows how the system works. We know that we're listened to non-stop when we have devices around that we use, like Alexa and etc. Only just saying. Big Brother, as Big Brother is watching, it's not that Big Brother either. I'm going to leave that there before I get on a hobby horse. Okay, so with the now let's have a look. This one is the correct one, that last one that Fiona has shared as far as our numbers go, so I will finish. Thank you, Ros Gurley, for the reading, and have a fab day for everyone around the globe. Good afternoon, good evening, and ashe, ashe, ashe from Fiona. So thank you so much for those numerology tables that you do, and people can work it out if they can't follow it. Just keep being the best you. And as much as each and every step of the way that you have different experiences in life, treasure them as the gift that they are towards that learning that we can gain and understanding of self, and where we fit into the big picture of the whole, because we are not alone. Thank you very much, and we'll see you, well, it will be tomorrow. So namaste.